Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing Genesis 9:13. As always, we'll be using the Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app that I highly recommend. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app. You're going to hit My Verses, and ordinarily I would hit the plus sign at the bottom right-hand corner to add a new verse to my library. And when you're doing so, you can choose from different translations. So although I'm using the NIV, you can use different translations on your own app. But the verse is already in my library, so I'm just going to search for it, Genesis 9:13. And we're going to start the three-step process. The first step is typing it. Typing it just entails typing the first letter of each word, and the word should change from gray to black. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9:13. You do that step at least 3 times. Then the second step is memorize it. When you memorize it, you're just essentially filling in the blanks as the app takes away half the words. And you're still only typing the first letter of each word. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9:13. Now every time you do the second step, it's going to alternate which half of the words are visible. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9:13. And the final step, as you can imagine, is mastering it. Now you're typing the entire verse from memory, but still only typing the first letter of each word. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9:13. Now, although it might take a little time, I think it's really helpful to do this final verse at a final step at 100% accuracy at least 3 times. I think that goes a long way to helping you recall and retain the verse in the future. It's also really helpful to recite the verses as you are typing along. If you're anything like me, you're going to start to hear your own voice in your head, which is really, really helpful, at least for me. And it's also really helpful for everyone, I believe, to read Bible verses in their original context. So for more context and information about this biblical passage, please see the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this memorization tutorial video on Genesis 9:13. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day. God bless.